Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a sit down. I thought maybe just before I you know go with the flow, just to maybe give you guys a bit of background on me and my hair. Okay, firstly, I have been natural for maybe like 5 to 6 years. I made my big chop 5 years ago, 5-ish years ago, and ever since then I've been natural. Obviously, during the course of the period, I have been chopping maybe like split ends or just a couple of inches whenever I felt like it, to be quite honest. Nothing routine based. So that's that. And then yeah, so basically what I wanted to come show you guys is the products that I've used up until recently. So when I started my journey, I didn't know much about natural hair products. I was just just deciding not to relax my hair. I wasn't well equipped and I didn't have much knowledge on natural hair. But the one thing I did start using is this brand, Organics. This is where I started. This is the shampoo and the conditioner I used to use when I first started with my natural hair, and for the longest time this is what I was using. Actually, throughout my whole high school career, this is what I was using, and it worked so well for me. The other thing I used to do a lot is I used to make sure that I have protective styling on my head, because I was a hostel kid firstly, so I wanted to make sure that whatever is on my head could last me very long. So I always used to protective style my hair. And yeah, fast forward to varsity, and then I started getting more exposure on natural hair, YouTube, all those nice things, started getting more exposure on that. And I remember I wanted to find a product that I can use, and for the longest time I was like, yeah, these things are expensive. And then the Tycoon Lovely launched its own natural range, and that's where I started. So for those of you that don't know, it looks something like this. This is done, this is finished. With this range, the conditioner and the shampoo were great. Let me start with the shampoo. The shampoo worked really well for me. It cleansed my hair nicely. The conditioner, they have the not out conditioner. That is amazing. Honestly, I'm testing out different products, but if nothing else works, that one is my go-to. Like, it's so easy to detangle with that conditioner. It is amazing. They have the 3-in-1 conditioner and the not out conditioner. Both work really well, but for me, I prefer the not out conditioner because my hair tangles really. Yeah, it tangles, but not out conditioner works really well. So for someone who struggles with detangling, I would recommend it. And it's the consistency is thick, nice and thick. So yeah. And then they also had the Shear, I think it's a Shear butter if I'm not mistaken, in this range. It's great. Okay, it smells nice. It smells nice. Yeah, for me it didn't work. It wasn't thick enough for my hair because I have thick hair, so it wasn't thick enough for my hair, so it wouldn't moisturize me for long periods. I just didn't last. And then they had this baby, which is the plating pudding cream. Your curls with this thing. It's also not thick, so you'd obviously have to use it with something else to make sure that your hair stays moisturized and everything. But the curls that come out of here, listen, if you're struggling to curl your hair, I use this thing and I did a twist, and the curls that came out, I was like, sis, yeah. So I'd recommend this. And then for oils, I don't have it with me, but for oils, I started off with castor oil. So for the longest time, when people recommended, like asked me to recommend an oil, it would be castor oil, because that did the things for me. It did the things. It really did the things. It was great for my hair. My hair responded really well to it. And I used to use I think it's Hercules or something like that, castor oil. It wasn't anything fancy. I used to use that. And you don't rub it on your scalp. You literally rub it on your hair, like the hair strands, you rub it on your hair and you go on with your day. That worked really nicely for me. I think it's also because it's very thick, so it would work nicely with my hair. And then I continued, and then I came across this, which is the Afro Botanics Defining Cream. I've recommended this to a lot of people, but I don't know what it smells like. But anyway, I recommended this to a lot of people. It is also really, really great for curling your hair. On my Instagram, I probably have a story where I show you the type of curl that came out when I used this. It was also recommended to me, so I tried it out. My only problem with this is that it doesn't last on my hair. Like, it, more than anything, I feel like it dries my hair up. Maybe you need to pair it with something, I'm not sure. But I stopped using this. There's actually still quite a lot. Like, never mind the hair strands, but there's still quite a lot. I stopped using it because it felt like it was drying my hair more than it was moisturizing it. And honestly, for me, moisture comes before the curls. If my hair is not moisturized, then I'm not happy. So I stopped using this. And then I started using the Native Child Shear Buttercream. This works really well, but you need to make sure that you're using it correctly. Because I actually was speaking to a girl, and she uses this, but she was complaining about white residue. But that's because you don't rub it. Let me see if I can get something. You see, it comes out like this. And then you need to make sure that you create the friction enough for it to be gone, and then only you use it on your hair. So yeah, you need to be able to use it properly, otherwise you're gonna struggle with white particles on your head. And then now currently I am using this brand, My Natural Hair. I tried it, and actually I've been using it for a while because this is almost finished. And okay, let's start with the shampoo. The shampoo and the conditioner, I'm happy with it, honestly. The conditioner is not as great as the Tycoon Lovely one, but I'm happy with it. I'm not complaining. And the shampoo, no complaints there. And then the moisturizing butter. This is quite thick. This is thick enough. Yeah, it's thick enough for my hair, so I'm happy with this. It moisturizes really well, especially if you pair it up with the strengthening oil. Pair it up with the strengthening oil. The strengthening oil is also quite thick, to be quite honest. Yeah. So these two, they work really well together. So currently for my lock method, I use my water, my oil, and this cream. This is what I use for lock method. This is what I use. But yeah, those are the products I've used over the years, though. That's what I think about the product. I'm still gonna try more products. Yeah, those that are within my budget. I'm still gonna try more products because I'm really like, I want to try it out and see what all these hair brands have in store for us. But the one thing that I must say is important Number one importance: water. Water. Never ever touch your hair when it's dry. Don't try to style your hair when it's dry. Always just put some water. Water really works. Water water is life. But yeah, honestly, I recommend water. Always make sure that you use water when whatever you're doing, whether you detangling your hair, no matter what you're doing, use water. If your hair feels dry, water. Amanzi, medzi, water. I think that's where I end with the languages, but water is very important. So yeah, thank you guys. That's all I have for today. Comment down below which products you would like me to try out, which products have worked for you, and we'll see. We'll take it from there, and maybe I could be trying your product out next. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. And see you next time. Stay blessed.